The last year has been a very difficult time for me and my family. A newspaper article ran on November 8, 2014, alleged numerous instances of improper votes I made, questioning my integrity and honesty. A special investigation was launched as a result of this article, and I was immediately advised by my attorneys to withhold any public discussion of the matter. With the resolution that has taken place, I can now speak to the citizens I am so proud to serve. First, I would like to thank you, the people, and the Virginia Beach City Council for your patience during this investigation. The vast majority of folks who contacted me fell into two categories. Those who thought it fair to let the process play out and gave me the benefit of the doubt, and those who knew me well enough to know I would never do anything deliberately improperly in my service as mayor of Virginia Beach. The only positive in this entire affair is the fair-mindedness and support I have received from our citizens during the past year. When I got a phone call from a Virginia-Pilot reporter shortly before a scheduled trip to the Philippines representing the city. The reporter did not indicate the magnitude of the allegations he intended to accuse me of, just that he only needed 30 minutes of my time. I agreed to meet with the reporter on Wednesday, November 19th, 3 days after I would be returning from the trip. For whatever reason, the story broke online the evening of November 7th and ran in the newspaper that next morning, while I was on the other side of the world. I will never understand why I was not given the courtesy of an interview as scheduled, and feel that the firestorm that ensued when the article ran may not have occurred if I had the opportunity to sit down with the reporter and explain each of the issues he intended to raise in his article. After a year-long investigation, where volumes of records, and I mean volumes of records and emails, were sent to the special prosecutor, reviewing the nearly 1,000 separate votes I have taken as mayor, I am acknowledging a mistake on a matter known as Madison Landing. This was a rezoning that was recommended by the City Planning Department and the Virginia Beach Planning Commission, and received a unanimous vote from the City Council. My vote was not necessary for this project to pass. My vote, I saw that the Planning Commission unanimously recommended approval and that the item was put on what's known as the City Council's consent agenda. Unfortunately, I stopped there. Because there were no issues or concerns being raised, I did not look further for the developer's name. But even that wouldn't have told me which bank this developer would be using. I did not go further, and this led to the error which I admit. My abstention on this issue would not have made a difference in the vote's outcome. Still, know that if I could do it over again, I would have recused myself from this vote or disclosed it. The city attorney has done his best to make sure this situation will not arise again for any council member. Further applications will list additional information to assist council members in determining whether they should abstain from a vote. Total transparency is vital to deliver the government our citizens deserve. Looking back on the one statement that I made at the beginning of this investigation, that I never knowingly made any vote to financially benefit myself or my former employer, still stands true today, and it has been confirmed by the special prosecutor. I love this city